In the US, it's a celebration for Black August, where people commemorate Jackson's fight for black liberation. 51 years since his death, Black August is a month-long awareness campaign and celebration dedicated to Black American freedom fighters, revolutionaries, and self-professed radicals, both living and deceased.
A lot of people don't know this, but the Attica rebellion that happened in New York in September was actually very much connected to reacting to a Black August incident, which was the assassination of George Jackson. So this was also like a national movement that was behind the walls. And what we saw happen after the 1970s is that it grew outside of the walls, right? Because as people who were incarcerated came home to their families and communities, they began to do community celebrations of Black August. And it's really grown since then.
First celebrated in 1979, the annual commemorations have been embraced by activists in the global Black Lives Matter movement, many of whom draw inspiration from freedom fighters like Jackson and his contemporaries.
It's really an alternative to a Black History Month. It's not in opposition to Black History Month, but it definitely presents a more radical side of Black History Month. So throughout the month, we're constantly trying to talk about the radical side of Black history, which too often gets forgotten when we're talking about the prominent Black figures in Black History Month.
As a direct relative of two prominent members of the Black Panther Party, revolutionary thought and family history have always been intertwined for Jonathan Peter Jackson, particularly in August.